Let's get it.
Hello and welcome to ERS Tier 4 Round 5 highlights at Zaanvort. I had a fairly disappointing qualifier. Oh yeah, my mate Joff's here, who's also my teammate, is also helping me commentate over his
Yeah.
races. He didn't record it like strong.
Hello, I'm Jay Daly.
Strong from you.
I want to get as far as I can.
Yeah, but qualifying, I mean, for Joff was quite good. He got front row, he got second, so that was good. But for me, it was very disappointing, because I think I recorded like a 10.3, which was good enough for third row and sixth, but I was hoping for at least like in the 1 minute nines, and I just had a shocking qualifying, to be honest. Not really any excuse for it apart from me just being bad. But anyway, going into this race, the Haas team is closing in on us in the constructors, so we were just trying to like beat them when we Joff.
Yeah, they were like 8 points behind us coming into this race, so we knew that we had to clutch up.
Yes. So anyway, going into the start, I get a decent start, no wheel spin. I actually get a better start than both ERS WG plays and Milky in front of me. Milky lags a little bit. I move to the inside and I get tapped in the back by Gaunt, which wasn't really her fault, to be fair. I did kind of brake check her, and I just about kept out of the wall, but it did mean that I lost a position going into the thing. But at this point, I was just lucky to have avoided damage.
Yeah, he could have easily picked up some red wing there, so
Yeah, exactly.
good that he didn't.
Anyway, but literally like 4 laps in, we get the first safety car of this race, so that was pretty fun. Anyway, now moving on to lap 4, I'm in 7th still, but Oscar actually goes wide onto the gravel, so I get a free position into up into P6. And at this point, my teammate's fighting for second.
I'm not sure if Techno had spun yet.
Yeah, no, he hadn't. Oh, and here you see me skip to lap 5, and ERS WG plays also spins in front of me. So I'm just collecting 3 positions at the moment, up into P5 now, and having to catch up to Milky in front of me. But I think here, yeah, Technovin actually spins, and he brings out the second safety car. And at this point, I was in 4th, and my teammate was in like 1st now.
First. Yeah, that promoted me to first.
Yeah, but the thing is, this kind of actually screwed our race over a bit, because we got the strategy call wrong. As you can see now, pitting or skipping to lap 12. I'm pitting now, but everyone else, as you can see, like J Marks behind me is on hard. They'd all got a free pit stop under the safety car. So when I come out, you can see I'm actually in 11th. And this is now lap 13. So at this point, I thought my race was pretty much over, and that Haas was just going to overtake us. But as you can see, he's just slipstreaming Tygon down the straight. DRS, 8th gear. I've no idea what Miss Q is doing, but down the inside, it's fairly
Still on the
easy.
grid.
Fairly easy to overtake down the inside. And now we skip to lap 14. I'm behind the fight here, and then the VSC is actually deployed. And this is more unfortunate luck for me, as it meant that Joff, and in fact you just describe it.
Yeah, so me and Milky actually got to pit under the VSC, which made us lose less time as we didn't pit under the actual safety car. So it made that we just got to abuse the delta and just go into pit.
Which meant that I came about like 6 seconds, 5 seconds behind them when I'd pit like, within the DRS of Joff, so that was fairly fun for me. So at this point I was the big sad. So I was just trying to cut my way through the field. Here you can see Corrosive going defensive. I again slipstream DRS, not really too much he can do. He pulls back out, and I just go down the inside again. Another fairly easy to overtake into turn 1. That put me up into P7 with Joff in P5. I'm moving on to lap 27 now. I'd been following Christian Dimov 14, and we were actually having a really good fight. It was like very close. I never really got into his DRS, but it was very close. It was like constantly fluctuating between 2 seconds and 1 second. But yeah, in lap 7 there's another VSC, and you can see me actually pit. And a few of the other people in front of me in the pit under the first safety car actually pit again, which meant that by the end of the race I did end up in P4, and Joff managed to overtake Technovin through Technovin's penalty. So it ended with Milky winning, Joff second, Technovin third, and me 4th.
Yeah, so I was just happy to get back on the podium after a long run of races without being on the podium, so.
And at the end of the day, Joff had a fairly solid race, considering we didn't pit under safety car, which is what Technovin did, which is why he saw up the order after like spinning. I feel like we had a fairly good race. So yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yep,
Bye.
see you in Spain.
Peace. Big dub.